Okay, hello. So I'm putting together this really quick 15-20 minute Pilates mat fusion workout together for you in case you cannot meet with me live for a class or one-on-one. So put on some music in the background. I won't have any on here because I think it would interfere things. So let's just get started with a nice lower body warm-up. We're just going to take the feet hip distance apart, and we're just going to take the hips over the heels and start squatting and reaching. So make sure the weight is going over the heels. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears as you reach. And then we'll go ahead and transition to reverse lunges. So just pick a leg and bring it back and alternate sides. This just kind of gets that anxiety moving, putting it to good use instead of sitting with it, right? Because I'll use a release right now. And I have to wear these glasses, otherwise I cannot see myself in the video while I'm taping and make sure I'm in the frame. Let's take a few more here. And make sure as when you lunge back, the front knee is behind the toes. Right on. Okay, so let's go for one more lower body. Hands on the hips, we're going to go into curtsy lunges. So we're going to step to the side, bring the leg back, keep the pelvis square to the front. Good. Let's go for just a few more here. And one more. Boom. Okay, so we're going to go into some Pilates push-ups. You'll walk back to the mat, in the back of the mat. You'll take a nice deep inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. You're going to walk it out to a push-up style of your choice. You can do full or modified. If you're doing modified, you'll drop the knees right here. You can cross the ankles and bring the palms right under the shoulders. Try not to sink into your lower back, and bring the elbows into the sides as you bend and press away. And you'll notice you want to keep your head in line with your spine. You don't want to drop it down. You don't want to crank it up. Just inhale down, exhale up. Good. Let's take 3 more here. 3 and 2 and 1. And go ahead and cross your legs, tuck the toes under. You're going into a down dog. Reach those heels back. Feel a nice stretch. Walk the hands in. You're going to bend the knees at the same time. And then go ahead and bring yourself back up. Let's go for round 2. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Walk it out. 1, 2, 3. And then let's take this push-up series wide so we get a little more chest. And again, you can come down to your knees or tuck the toes under and take some push-ups here. Your spine stays in neutral. Let's take a couple more here. Bring the palms in line with the shoulders and reach those hips back. We'll walk the hands in and we'll bring it back up. Let's take one more set. We're going to add a little side plank. Push up to side plank. You're going to reach up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Walk it out to your plank. You can do modified too. We're going to take a push up and then rotate to the side. Reach up, look at your palm. Go ahead, bring the palm back down, push up. Go to the other side. Notice how I'm extending that top leg out. Back down. If you want to do full version, take a push up and reach up and push up. And take one more each side. Right on. Woo! Reach those heels back. Walk your hands in. And rounding it back up. Okay? So let's do some upper back work. You're going to grab your light weights. I have 5 pounds here. It's totally up to you. You can use one or both weights. We're going to go into some single arm rows in the high lunge position. So I'm going to place both weights in my left hand. I'm going to lunge forward with my right leg. I'm going to hold it into a nice lunge position with my back heel lifted. I'm going to lean forward, just hinge forward with a long spine, and just pull that left elbow back. Contract up at the top here. And exhale and inhale. Let's go for 3 more. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Go ahead and separate the weights. You're going to go up. Just raise your torso. We're not finished in our lunge. You're going to do a bicep curl, dip, and dip, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Join the heads of the weights in the front, toes out. We're going to go into a plie squat with the front row. Good. So keep the elbows over the wrists. Don't go into your neck. Knees are tracking in line with your toes. Let's take 5 more here. And 4. And 3. 2. And 1. All right. Going into the rows with the other side. Both sides, both weights for me. Putting in my right hand. You can do single weight, totally up to you. Go into your high lunge. My left leg is forward. I'm going to hinge forward. Reach down, squeeze it back. Hold your abs in, nice long spine. 6, 7, and 3 more here. 3, and 2, and 1. We're separating the weights, going into the high lunge with the bicep curl. 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 3, 2, and 1. Great. Facing forward again. Okay, so here we're going to go into some tricep extensions with the plie squat. So toes are pointed out, elbows to the front. I'm joining my weights together behind me. I'm going to squat and squeeze up. Keep those elbows forward. Squeeze your tush on the way up. 4, 5, 5 more. 5, and 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Right on. Okay, we're going to go into some mat work. Gonna set the weights down and have them handy though. Have them close by. Okay. So what we'll start with, we're gonna go into some bridging with some chest press. So go ahead and get yourself situated and take the hardware out. Okay, so park your heels close to your butt. Go ahead and grab your weights. Let's bring the palms facing, and you're going to go into your bridge position. Okay, let everything settle. Relax your neck, chin is off your chest. Let's go ahead and take an inhale. As you lower the hips, open the chest. Exhale, bring everything to the top. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And 3. I'm going to scoot forward so I'm not cutting any arms off in the screen. There we go. I'm going to have some mean skills after this is all done. Some tech skills, man. But I'm thankful, very grateful I can continue to help my people while we're hunkering down for the greater good, right? And for our good too. It's important. Let's take a few more. And 2. And 3. Good. Let's go ahead and set everything down. Bring your arms down to your sides to support. Opening up your chest. And let's go into single leg bridge. So I'm just going to lift and lower my foot. I'm going to gently tap my toes on the mat. So I'm going to lift and tap and lift and tap and lift and tap. Let's take 3 more. 3. And exhale 2. And 1. And on. Okay, reset. Other side. And lift and lower and lift and lower. And last one here. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and take one more lift. Squeeze the bottom and then lower the hips down. Hug your knees to the chest. Give yourself a nice spinal massage side to side. Or hip massage rather. Okay, so we all know this next series, one of my favorites. It's a great Pilates circuit, the single leg stretch series. I'm gonna go ahead, I'll keep my head down for single leg stretch. Extending the leg out, pull one knee in towards you. Inhale, exhale, switch, and switch, and switch. I would imagine with all of staying home, we might be on a lot of technology lately with a lot of forward shoulders and forward heads. So I encourage you to really take an opportunity just to keep your shoulders back as much as you can and your head back. Okay, so we're gonna go into double leg stretch. Option to grab your weights, a hand on each knee, and we'll take an extension out and circle the arms back in and out and in. You want to keep your lower back on the mat and out and in and out and in and out. Let's go for 3 more here. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Okay, so for crisscross, we have an option if you want to use the weights to join the weights in the front, elbows out, and you can take a rotation here, side, 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 really reaching over. Imagine you're leading with your shoulder and not necessarily your elbow, so you get your obliques involved. Good, and 3, and 2, and 1. Very nice. Okay, setting the weights down. Let's go into single straight leg stretch. Gonna shimmy back a little bit. Gonna bring my right leg up and I'm gonna pull, scissor to the left, pull right, pull left. Really holding your abdominals in nice and tight. Let's take 3 more each side. 3 and 2 and 1. People who work with me kind of know if I'm talking, I'm not counting as accurately as I could. Well, actually I can't. I can't really talk and count at the same time. So there you go. So let's take it to double straight leg stretch. So arms can either be to your side and legs are up. And if you want to do Pilates style, you'll go into Pilates V, zipping your inner thighs together, lengthening your legs up. Another option for modified is just to have a slight bend to the knee. Legs are nice and long. And so here's option 1. You'll lower, lift. So 3 counts down, 1 count up. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. The classical version is you're flexing up and supporting your head. So the classical version on the top. So the full classical version is Pilates V, lengthen legs, and you lower, lift like that. Or you can do modified lower body. Make sure you're not pulling from your thighs, you're pulling from your abs. And keeping your tailbone heavy the whole time, so you're not rolling your hips up. Let's go for 3 more. These get challenging very quick, especially after all the others. And 2 and 3. All right. Okay, so we're going to go into spine twist. You have an option to use the weights, and I'll cue the best that I can. So the weight version is you bring your legs in tabletop and you have your weight in each hand, your palms are facing, and you open. So I'm bringing my knees to the left and I'm opening my right arm out, kind of to a T, and then I bring everything back center. And then I take left arm out, knees go to the right and center. So it's like you're counterbalancing as your knees go the opposite direction with your arm. Open and close. Open and close. Also, you can just do your arms to a T and bring your legs side to side. And you want to bring everything together. I see a lot of people just dipping their knees side to side when we do this, but you want to try to like lead with your ankle. Good. Let's take a few more. Okay, I'm going to pause. I think someone is at my door.